Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, hello, everybody. My name is J.D. Lunt. I'm a cartoonist, editor, and educator, graduate of the class of 2016 of the Center for Cartoon Studies. I'm also the cartoonist liaison for the International Graphic Medicine Collective. And until recently, I was the resident artist at St. Dorothy's Rest in Sonoma County. You guys are here today because we're going to be making a four-panel comic together. I do a lot of, whoa, let's see, there we are. So this is a sample of the St. Dorothy's work that I was working on at the time. I was 80 pages into doing 10-page graphic novel on the oral history of St. Dorothy's when the new interim director decided to unceremoniously let Addie and I go. So my first big book is no longer happening. However, I still make some diary comics. I'm back at it on Instagram for the time being, and I thought I'd share a couple of them real quick just so you could get a flavor for my work. This one is kind of about looking for work and feeling that weird pressure you feel when you're looking for work and dreaming of other things. I want to draw my own strange runes. Is there an application I can fill out for the Green Man of Chico? Listen to the summer breeze rustle in the leaves in the evening. Then you will hear me. That is, if I get the gig. And here's another one about my Basset muse, Bo Brown. Here is the music that makes the dog start digging in the cushions. The Ramones. Le Tigre will never know his take on Cassavetes. Sidney Bechet, he hates the vibrato, or he loves the vibrato. And here's one last one. I can't believe I made this comic after having not smoked pot in like a decade because it's kind of stonery, but it cracks me up. Pondering the big questions with J.D. Lunt. How do I let my friends and family know that this big old jazz snob digs Florence and the Machine? Why is it that nuance and complexity are almost exclusively applied to situations that involve the wealthy and the powerful? If Einstein is right, we live in 4 dimensions. We only perceive height, width, and depth fully. Time mostly makes sense to us either in terms of linear progress or cycles. Does that mean the closest thing we come to experiencing the true nature of reality is when we have déjà vu? Remember Hot Dog on a Stick? I've only ever seen women working there. Do they not hire men? Or do guys just not want to stick sticks up hot dogs? Oh. Okay, we'll come back to this later, and I will go back to the regular screen.
All right, sweet. Should I share my slide scroll?
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Okay, sweet. How do I share?
Am I out? Or are you still seeing my screen?
Okay, sweet.
There we are.
All right, can you see my thing? Oops. I also started on the wrong thing. So, okay. Today we're gonna do an exercise called where we're working with grounding comics. JD Lunt and me, Joy Mehr. My pronouns are she, her. And this is the SAW Graphic Medicine Online Summit 2025. Hello, I'm a cartoonist. This is my author photo. This is very beautiful. So I make comics, mostly autobiographical diary comics. Often I make these comics as a way to process my feelings and deal with my mental health issues. depression and anxiety. Grounding techniques are really helpful, and I love making comics. So, yay! Here's my relevant experience. In 2022, if you went to the Chicago conference, I did a lightning talk there on this same subject. I also taught a SAW diary class that was once a week ongoing class from November of last year to April of this year. And I also founded and run a Minneapolis, Minnesota-based Zine Fest, Insert Name Zine Fest. And I've been doing that since 2019. This is an example of a comic and how and why I did it. So this is, I'll just read it. A factual depiction of clinical depression by Joy Mehr. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Sigh. There'll be no wanging chung tonight for me. Not with clinical depression. Mope. So yeah, that's the kind of thing that I do. So yeah. Why am I here today?
I always end up teaching that comic if I ever do any comic class. So I'm so glad you shared it.
Yeah, I figured I would pick that one because I know you're a fan of it. So and I am too, because I did it. And that's my excellent moping pose on the couch. Yeah, so today we're going to lead you in an easy 4-panel grounding exercise. Stick figures are 100% okay. Each panel is going to contain 1 prompt and 5 minutes of drawing time. So that's like, 4 panels, 5 minutes per panel, 20 minutes. And then we'll have sharing time, which you don't have to share what you drew, but it's really recommended because it's super fun. Seriously, it's so cool to see everybody's stuff. And we're not going to start right now. I'm going to have JD take over.
I'm going to go over just a little bit about what we're doing, and then Ejoy is going to lead us through the exercise, and then I get a lead sharing time. So this is going to be fun. All right, so let's go back to share. Oh, can you unshare so I can share real quick?
You can claim it, I believe.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can do that. Sweet, sweet. And so okay, so the prompts we're going to be working with grew out of an exercise I did at St. Dorothy's where I would lead people through making a 4-panel comic as a way of reflecting on their experience. The first one here is they're both going to be following the same prompts that we'll introduce later, but the basic idea was share something you love about St. Dorothy's, share something you find that's a challenge, say what St. Dorothy's means to you, and then the last panel is something you'll take with you the rest of the year. This first comic was by a camp counselor by the name of Lincoln, a trans camp counselor and really awesome guy. So here we go. That kid drove me fucking crazy. God, me too. As much as I love my job, the time bonds us like the off time bonds us like nothing else. And then something that was a challenge. Patience is always hard for me, but now I'm patient with the kids and impatient with everyone else. Oh my God, what are they even doing? It's hard to be nice about it sometimes. Camp, and then something that's what the place means. Camp is full circle, supplying myself with joy by supplying others with joy, being the person I needed as a kid. And then a takeaway. A lot of people talk about growth as trying new things. Sometimes growth means expanding into something that's already well loved. And then here's another example from one of the older campers, so you can see the breadth of cartooning that we had. So what did you love? I loved Love and the Big Dipper. What was the challenge? Crazy Camper. What does it mean? A whole bunch. And then what are you going to take with you? And then they drew a heart and said, leave better. So those are two quick samples of the exercise we're going to be doing. Some of you may not have much artistic experience, so you're welcome to use stick figures, but a version I find more expressive and as easy to draw as the Ed Emberley figure. I want to just do a quick cartooning tutorial on that, and then a little other lesson about making comics, and then we'll get into the exercise. So for Ed Emberley, first you draw a circle. Then you add a teardrop. And then 2 triangles for legs. Give the little guy feet. And noodle arms. Boom. You got yourself a fun little expressive figure that can be drawn as easily as a stick figure and has a lot of flexibility and potential. Some people may be very self-conscious either about making art or sharing their art. So I want to share a little story and kind of define comics. For me, comics is any combination of words and pictures. And a few years ago, I ended up making a jam comic where you trade panels back and forth with a Pixar storyboard artist. And the Pixar artist handed me a picture of an immaculately drawn horse. And I'm the kind of cartoonist who could barely draw a horse on a good day and definitely can't draw a horse that good in 5 minutes or so. So this was my next panel. First, I drew a horse that looked even worse than this. And then, through the power of comics, I added this. Hello, I'm a horse. Once that was added, no one could argue that I did not draw a horse. That's the power of comics. So, if you're drawing something and you're feeling self-conscious about it or you feel it's not working, feel free to use your words. The whole goal here is communication, and no one is looking at this and questioning whether or not it's a horse. So, that's the power of comics. Now I will turn things over to Joy.
All right, so do. Come on. All right, so we're gonna get started, and I'm gonna keep a timer on my phone, but if I go over, please let me know, and JD, you're free to let me know as well.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on things.
Sweet, thank you. Okay. So panel 1, 5 minutes. How are you feeling right now at the summit? And I'll just give you 5 minutes to draw. I'm gonna draw 2 and then share at the end. Gotta find a piece of paper.
I'm away from paper, so I'm stuck drawing on my iPad, but I'm not doing that to be fancy. I literally don't know this room or where there's paper where I am.
It is perfectly okay. Yeah, at the end we'll have people share by you can either just like I don't know if I'm on video. Am I on video? Well, you can just like share, like hold it up to the screen. And then I think there's a way to show digital comics. I think you would probably have to like make a JPEG and then put it in the chat or something. I'm not quite sure. JD, do you know?
I've literally held my iPad up to the screen before.
Oh, that works too. That's perfect. Um, and yeah, so this is how I draw. This is my little, it doesn't really look like me, but it looks like me in my mind, which is more important. And you can see I've got like the motion lines for excited and nervous, the 3 sweat drops. the wiggly lines or the nervous lines. Um, and then the spiky, just lines or excitement, because I am excited and nervous because there's a lot of people in the room right now, and you know, uh, but it's also very exciting because I love graphic medicine. So
It's so fun to see familiar names and new names in the little discussion box. I am so happy to not only get to do this, but get to do this with truly my favorite cartooning community. I just adore getting to do stuff with graphic medicine. Unfortunately, this is a very busy weekend for me, so I'm not going to be able to participate much in the rest of the conference. But it's really, really fun to be here now.
when I'm sharing my screen, do you see the little bar that has like the audio, video participants in chat, or is it just my screen?
I see the people up top as well.
Oh, I mean, like, do you see? Okay, so I think it's just my screen plus the actual
Yeah,
elements. Okay,
yeah.
I was just wondering. Um, all right, so we are at 2.5 minutes, so we're halfway there.
Wow, I could have spent a little more time on this drawing.
Oh, I also have a useful phrase that helped me get through uh like many classes because I'm kind of like I used to be very much a perfectionist, and like perfectionism can often impede one's ability to get something done, and the phrase that I always remind myself is done is better than perfect. So like don't worry if you drew the arm wrong, or like you know I mean like
Absolutely.
oh yeah, I gotta draw one too. Let me get on that.
I mean, hardly anybody judged that horse I shared a few minutes ago. And if you were one of the people who judged that horse harshly, please know you're in the minority. So don't freak other people out with that attitude. All right. Thank you. My point being that if you draw something you're uncomfortable with, don't worry. No one here is worried about that. The fact that you are brave enough to show up for this and make make a comic right now is just as cool as could be. I really love getting to do this. And I
Yeah,
hope this is
definitely
fun
agree
for
with
you.
that. My favorite part is always at the end when people share. And again, you don't have to share, but it is fun to see everybody's stuff. So you can just enjoy watching other people, and maybe you'll, see other people's and like be like, "Oh, yeah, my horse is that same of a horse," or whatever. Okay, we've got 30 seconds left. How's everybody feeling? Or I guess I'll find out at the end. All right. So we are at 5 minutes. I'm going to move on to panel number 2. Uh, Jason, do you have a question?
Nope.
Okay.
My horse.
All right. Oh, we share at the end after we've done all 4 panels. I'm sorry, I didn't specify that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
We'll make the whole comic and then we'll go over what we've done.
All right. So panel number 2, 5 minutes. What is a challenge you are facing here at the summit? And I'm going to start the timer again. This is what I drew, which is just, I don't know, a ball of worry. And then there's my kitty friend being like, "Is that a ball of yarn?" So there's two little knitting needles in there. I suppose it kind of looks like a brain, but not really. So. I feel like I should have some like lo-fi hip hop or like light jazz playing, right? But I suppose people have their own music, so I wouldn't want to get in the way of that. Let's see. I'm gonna go off screen briefly to scratch my nose, and I swear that's all I'm doing.
Joy is a real stand-up person. If she's telling you she's scratching her nose, she's scratching her nose. I'll vouch for her character.
Thank you, JD, and I as well. Definitely wasn't taking a swig of a 2 liter of diet generic cola. My one vice. Well, my main vice, I guess. I don't want to like disrespect my other vices.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, we've got 2.5 minutes left. We're halfway through. Never does my nose itch more, and I have to like burp more than when I am on camera doing a thing. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real. We've got about like 50 seconds left. So oh, Jason, I think your thing was on.
I was just trying to provide a little bit of that music you were talking about.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Right on. All right. So that's 5 minutes for that panel. Panel 3. What is the meaning of this summit to you? I'm gonna start it at 5 minutes again. And then I just kind of drew like, a heart because it's like what are you feeling in your heart uh about being here and I mean it's different to everyone, but I really appreciate this summit and getting to connect with people and meeting people from around the country and the world and yeah, it's just very cool. So ah,
One thing I love about doing workshops versus making comics on my own is that when I make comics on my own, I gotta have the best comic in the room because it's the only comic in the room. But with workshops, if other people make something cooler than me, that just means I'm doing a good job as a teacher. So I love how the pressure's off on my own comic when I'm doing workshops.
yeah, true, good point. I'm
Uh,
drawing like a little bendy skeleton person right now. Uh, Kind of veered off assignment because I had already drew these slides, but mm. And I drew a rabbit because there are so many baby bunnies around here. Um, I saw like 6 of them the other day. It was great. All right, we're at 2.5 minutes, so we're halfway through. All right, we've got about a minute left. I'm gonna draw another rabbit.
That centering picture with the heart makes me want to start playing more with like motion lines and expression lines.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I do that some, but I don't do it nearly enough. I get way too literal with things. I might hold on to that panel and start playing around with that in my own comics.
oh right on. Yeah, I sometimes when I'm drawing, I don't really know what to draw next, and I just add motion lines or cross hatching. So
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, and it's like that really helps when I'm making a comic when I'm feeling kind of overwhelmed. Oh, there's a timer. Um, I'll continue after the next slide. All right, so this is the panel four, the last panel. What do you hope to take with you from this summit? And yeah, so like the hatching is the lines, the I guess diagonal lines, and just add some. It's like adding shading or something, but yeah, I love making motion lines, and it's just kind of like it helps keep your hand moving, which like for me, momentum is a big thing. Like um, I know the artist Linda Berry keeps a like a scrap piece of paper by her side when she's doing her regular cartooning, so that like if she can't think of what to do, she'll go on the other sheet and like just start making lines and swirls. And
Oh,
then
that's cool.
yeah, so like it's kind of like a sandbox off to the side, and then you oh shoot, I forgot to set the timer. Okay, everyone gets a little bit more time on this last one. Um, but yeah, I don't know. And I love Linda Berry. She's awesome.
After this, MK is going to be doing a reading on uh, from her book about her and Linda Berry,
Oh, cool.
which should be amazing.
Do you know what time that is?
Um, I don't remember exactly when that is. I just saw it on the schedule today on Instagram. I wish I did.
I'll look it up. I'll have to tune into that.
Yeah, that should be incredible. I mean, one of my favorite cartoonists talking about their friendship with another one of my favorite cartoonists is just doesn't get cooler than that.
Definitely. These are my like rabbits, I guess you would say. And then I made the muscle and skeleton person into the cover of Sassy magazine.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That's so weird. I just found in a little free library
You
in the
found-
neighborhood a history of Sassy magazine
oh wow.
and just started reading it last night.
Yeah, I never well, sometimes I find good things in little free libraries. I think they're a cool idea. I like when people like um put zines in them. Uh,
Yeah. I Berkeley has a pretty good little free library thing in our neighborhood. So sometimes I find something cool like that Sassy magazine. And shout out to Sassy for putting Juliana Hatfield on the cover of Sassy back in 1991 because that was I was a huge Juliana Hatfield fan from her Blake Babies days, and that was little high school me's first exposure to feminism, having grown up in an evangelical church. So, uh, like, big shout out to Sassy.
right on. We're at 2 minutes.
Oh, I got time to put some action lines in.
For sure.
I've gotten better at them too. I when I get stressed out, sometimes what I like to do is is find online pencil sketches by Jack Kirby and then just ink them digitally. And so I've learned all sorts of crazy motion lines from inking Kirby while I pretend to watch Downton Abbey with my wife.
Nice. Yeah, I know some people who print out like pencils and then they print them out in just in blue and then they
Yeah.
There, we got about 45 seconds left.
Cool.
These will not be graded. They're just for fun.
No.
Or are you grading yours? They all get A's.
I kind of, with stuff like this, I tend to grade on a scale of like totally awesome to absolutely totally awesome.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
know, that's.
all right. Sweet. And we're done. You can finish up. We've got some time, and then people who get finished sooner, they can share sooner. While you, if you want, add motion lines or whatnot. But yeah, congratulations. You
Yeah,
made
look at that.
it. Yeah.
Where I am, it's not even noon, and you've already made a 4-panel comic today. Look at that.
Yeah. So pat yourselves on the back. And then sharing time is going to be facilitated by JD. If that's cool with you, JD.
Yeah, that sounds great. Okay. I am gonna go in the order of the people who raise their hands and get bumped into this thing. So, Jason, you are up first. If you want to unmute and
Keep my hand up. Are you going to pin me or something like
yeah, I
that?
just pinned you.
Oh, by the way, just curious, where in Sonoma County were you?
I was in Western Sonoma County, just outside of Occidental in Camp Meeker at a place called St. Dorothy's Rest.
Right. Yeah. It's a very dark, wooded, crazy, spider-filled area.
Yes, very much so.
My buddy Stuart Dahlquist, he's in the comic. I'll send you sometime about Sebastopolian people in the 80s.
Oh, cool.
So my first panel was, what did we say it was? It was how are we feeling right now?
Yeah.
I can't see me. I can only see you. So, hey, Jeannie knows Camp Meeker and Occidental too. That's funny. Spent a lot of time at the river. How do I make it so I can see what I'm showing? Anybody? Okay, there we go. So I don't know if you can read that. On the top left, it says, I wonder what part of Sonoma County JD was talking about. I should send him my comic from Sebastopol. And then it says, this summit, man, I should memorize that. This summit, oh, I finally got some coffee. Just think, I would have been dead and I wouldn't have gotten to experience this at all. And then that's because of cancer. Panel 2 was what was it? What your challenges were or something with this?
Yeah.
So that was it. I needed coffee. I got some coffee. Panel 3 was sorry, chemo brain does not work for me so much. But I think what my thought was here is that, I hope I'll get a lot from this graphic medicine. The more and more I explore graphic medicine format of comic booking or comic artistry or graphic noveling, then maybe one day I'll have enough perspective to know how to draw right about my condition, or about dying from COVID almost, or any of the bad things that keep trying to knock me down. And then the last one, what am I expecting to get away? What am I expecting to take away from this summit? And hopefully stuff I can utilize later.
I love that drawing. Awesome. Okay, Gianna, you are up next.
Hello.
Hi, I'm pinning you right now.
Can you see it? Oh, there we go. All right. So this one of like, how did I feel? I was very like, everything was on my brain, like 20,000 things at once. But you know, there's me making my little panel. This one, I forget what this one was, but there's Tom. Oh, like, what's a challenge? And him being like, the presentation has to be under 12 minutes. And there's me zooming through my presentation.
I
This
feel that.
one, the community is what, you know, I really love about this. And I looked at your images in the top and I drew a bunch of you. I do know Amanda though, so I know how to draw her. But there's a few of you guys there. And then this one of what do I hope to, you know, take is, you know, list of ideas, people more compiled throughout. Like I've got all my to-do lists that just keeps getting added to the more I listen to everybody. So there you have it.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, Sandy, you are up next.
Okay.
Long time no see.
I know. It has been a long time. That's part of my comic.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I feel? I have a really, really bad cold. And my daughter is off in Seattle watching a podcast filmed live and a D&D thing, and I'm missing her like crazy. What is a challenge? I'm trying very hard not to fall over. And what's the meaning of the summit is like, whoa, humans. It's nice to meet humans. And then what am I going to take from the summit is I realize I really need to get back to drawing my comics. This is We Will Never Leave You was the comic I was working on at the cartoon school. And it's been, what, 8 years since I left.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, I really need to get back to work. Thanks for reminding me.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, Lori, you are up next.
Hi, everyone. Really great to see everyone's work. So I'm going to try to get this the right distance. I did it slightly differently. So how am I feeling right now? Let's see. I'm feeling free and good. Life's too short for the worrying. I look like a conductor. And then the second question was, what kind of challenge are we facing? And there I am. I'm sort of crying a little bit, and I'm saying, well, I'm having some very graphic medical challenges in my own family life, an angry, dying, refusing help brother. So the heretofore challenging comics seem easy in comparison.
Can you put a picture close to your face when you're showing it?
Yes, here we go.
I think there's a glare coming from something. It's making it
Ooh. How about this?
confused looking.
I'm sorry about that. Is that better?
No, I don't know. What kind of
It's part of a blurring thing. So you're blurring the background. So when it
Yeah, I don't have a blur background though. I guess it's Mike. I'm sorry about that. Okay.
you have an active motion thing where it follows your face on?
I don't think so.
Huh, that's just strange.
directly by your face, it might.
It does not say blur my, yeah, I'll put it in front of my face. How about that? Is that better? Oh,
Definitely.
yeah. Now it is, right?
Yeah. Oh.
I'm not sure why that's happening. I'm really
Can
sorry.
you tilt it slightly to the left? No, I don't know.
Is it really blurry?
It's a little, but we're getting the
we
gist
get
of
the
it.
gist of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want to
we
take
pretty
time
much
with,
Yeah.
and then the third one is, what do I like about this? No one's pretending there's no suffering, trying to be real about the need to heal.
Awesome.
And then the last one, what am I hoping to take? living, learning, writing, and sharing. And there's me with a huge notebook. I have become my notebook.
Hmm.
That's the end.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. And so Jesse R, you are, or Jess R, I apologize. You are up.
All right. So I'm here because I'm a librarian trying to teach this to medical students.
Awesome.
So I'm trying to, I guess how I'm feeling is like this one where I'm very like in the mode of I also just started my job. So I'm very like, oh, do the students like me? Am I getting through to them? Am I building rapport? But also like, are they going to like this? Is this going to be valuable to them? Is it going to make them better doctors? Is that the questions I should be asking? And then the challenges, I think, is kind of like bridging the academic world with the graphic medicine world. I think there's already a lot of resources that do that, but this is less of like an academic conference and more of a workshop. So I think this has been really helpful in helping me sort of develop those tools. I forget what the prompt was for this, but I think I wrote just about like trying to get their creative side out. They're so used to having to be like purely academic and very scientific. And right now we ask them to write these reviews of humanities texts that they read and they end up writing book reports. And it's like, no, I want the vibes. I want, how it made you feel. So I think asking them to do something more like outwardly creative will be helpful. And what I want to take away is sort of like a toolkit for how I can teach students how to do these things and how to both like relate to patients through some of the work that's already out there, but also how to like write their own things. So yeah.
That's awesome. I love how expressive the eyes in your comics are.
Thanks. I don't know how to do the nose and the mouth, so it's all in the
Well,
eyes.
hey, the eyes were doing a lot of heavy lifting and they did a really great job.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Mandy, you are up next. Hello, Mandy.
Hi. Sorry, I just need to turn my video on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I think my video is starting. Oh, okay.
There we
Hi, how
are.
are you? Yes. It's actually my first time attending this
Oh, awesome.
graphic medicine conference. I am a Hong Konger by background, but I'm actually based in Ireland, Dublin, Ireland. So nice meeting you. So maybe I just show my first. Sorry, I don't know if you can see it clearly.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the first prompt is about what I'm feeling or something, if I remember correctly. And
Correct.
I just felt really relaxed. It's around 7 p.m. in Dublin right now, and I have my drink and I have my favorite cushion, and I was just relaxed. I mean, this is, as I said, like this is my first time attending this graphic medicine conference. I am an academic. I actually, at my university, I actually co-chair the medical and health humanities. So this is really interesting when I heard the previous speaker talk about, how can I say, teaching medical students about this kind of thing. So, but yeah, in terms of, yeah, I'm very new to this, so I don't know what to expect. So I just thought this is a chance for me to learn something. And then I think, I'm so sorry, my challenge is very mundane because I had no expectation. So my challenge was about trying to eat chicken earlier while I was like watching your session. I'm so sorry, I have to be very honest.
Awesome.
But I think my challenge was about getting to know the subject and getting to know people in this conference. I guess this is my very first session. I missed quite a lot of other sessions I signed up for because I was traveling on conferences about a week. I had a 2-week travel for conferences, and then I was just too tired. So this is actually my first proper session that I attended. And then this is my expectations, or what I want to get out of it, is about me wanting to have a mind expanding experience because I want to learn more and want to like open up my horizons.
Cool.
And then my last panel, in terms of, if I remember correctly, about what I want to get out of this. So this is, I don't know if you can see this, lots of hearts and ideas, light bulbs, and meeting people. So this is what I like to get out.
That's so cool.
heading this.
That's so
Thank you so
cool.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Okay, Amanda Canella, you are up next. Here you go.
So,
I'm in love with the eyes from panel 2. I know you're trying to get stuff set up, but I just saw the eyes from panel 2 and I love them.
I think it is. Regardless, the first one is like me kind of just being like, I'm okay, but like on the inside, I'm kind of like just swirling with, I don't know, anxiety and the regular like medical stuff. Then the challenge is probably that like I already have a pretty bad social battery to begin with, but like being online does not necessarily
Sorry, we
help.
can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Like just being online, like my social battery is even less. I do find it like harder to connect with people sometimes, like despite the opportunities that are like really great here to do so. But then like what the thing I enjoy most of this is connection, even though again, this is backwards. And then what I hope to get from it is just like some reinvigoration in my own work as I study graphic medicine.
Very, very cool. That's great. Thank you. Okay, so up next is Kate. You're up next. 1 second here.
Okay.
There we are. Oh, I
All right.
thought
Excuse the moving around. I'm trying to get in a light that this will show, because I know, and there's anyway. Here, can we see it?
Oh, cool.
Okay, because and I have to read backwards. Or maybe you can read it, because how am I feeling right now? And it was just so much.
In awe, explosive, informative, varied, passionate is what
Yes, that's how I'm feeling. I'm in awe of it. What was the second one?
What's a challenge?
Well, this is so much. So it's a bit of overwhelm. Also, you know, like the level of stuff. I'm really enjoying this workshop because it's, you know, more like I'm more used to participating in some workshops. Panel 3. Okay. What is the meaning of this summit? Well, I love seeing the work.
Awesome.
I love the work and I'm in awe, but also I'm in the GNI and I'm not getting my work done. There's hands ringing, and you know it's hands ringing because it says this is a horse. See? Right?
Yeah, ringing hands. Perfect.
And the last panel, what do I hope to take? I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I forget everything.
Awesome.
And several other things, and also little tips. I think somebody said that they're writing down ideas. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Carol McKee Armin, you're up next. Here we go.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I feel global, especially after this morning's summit. And what's your challenge today, Carol? It's don't spin out of control. This is the meaning I have. I'm just surrounded by all these Zoom people that are just wonderful and full of everything, of artistry. And then what I hope to take away is inspiration, confidence, new artists to learn about and follow, and laughter. And I just want to point out that's pink ice cream from last night's
Awesome.
comment.
Awesome. Great use of spot colors. Love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is great. Bye.
Okay, EM Blake, you are up next. Hello.
Hey, hi. So yeah, here's my page. I didn't add words for most of these. I just
That's
like
cool.
expressing with images. So very excited to be here today. Everything's just kind of wow. Challenge is thinking of ideas, what to draw, and just feeling very warm and fuzzy about being here. And I hope to take away just some creativity and flow. I just enjoy seeing everybody else's ideas. And then this is a little book. And I said, this is not my work because. So, anyway.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Thank you. And up next is P.F. Anderson, who I had the joy of doing a workshop with a while ago. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I put mine in Instagram already, and
Oh,
I
wow.
text you. So
thank
if holding my phone to the camera does not work, there's another option. So you asked how I feel.
Oh, I
and
feel so congested. No, that works well.
yeah, it's like I have a sinus abnormality that makes breathing difficult sometimes, and it's hitting me today. And when it happens, it makes my brain foggy and makes me really tired. So in this panel, I'm like, I feel like I'm about to fall asleep on camera. And then you asked you asked about the meaning of the conference. And I was like, oh, this was supposed to be about the conference? Oh. And I'm going, well, one of the things I love about the graphic medicine conferences is that honesty. And so, yay, I can do that.
Awesome.
And then to take away, I just love learning things with all of you guys. I always come away with so many great new ideas. And I love the one JD just shared about working with somebody else's pencils as a tool for learning better new ideas and inspiration and techniques and stuff.
Cool. That's great. Thank you so much, PF. All right, Brian, you are up next here.
Hi guys, you can hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, hang on.
Sorry
Wait,
about
how about now?
Yeah, we're good.
Cool. Hey, the first conference too. This has been a joy. JD, you mentioned the magic words Kirby. Huge fan. I'm going to attempt something. I think I'm going to attempt to share because I'm on the same device as what I drew. So I just sent a share request.
Okay. Let's see.
Hopefully it should have came through.
I'm looking for it.
You go into participants and you click on him.
Okay. Let me participants. There. There we go.
Do we make him a co-host or?
I think he's ready.
Uh-huh. I'm looking for the options here. Maybe we do have to make him a co-host.
Oh, sorry. You are now co-host.
You are now a co-host. Please use this power responsibly.
Yeah, no. Let's
Okay.
see.
So now you can go to share your screen.
They allow, and okay, so apps. Okay, why isn't it? It is allowed. Okay. I'll share screen. Okay, yeah, I have it on. Wait a minute, why is it? It's weird. Shoot.
Brian, when you hit share, when you hit share, does it give you options of what to share?
Yeah, and it does say I have a bunch of things here, and then there's one for screen. I click on screen.
And then it'll be another prompt. It'll say start sharing after that. Like you click on my screen, and then it'll have a little prompt, like a dialog box that should show that looks like you're sharing, but you actually have to click start sharing.
Oh, here we go.
Aha, here we are. Whoa.
How about, hang on, how about?
There we are.
Okay. It should be coming up.
It's loading.
Loading. There we go. You guys see the 4 panels?
I do.
Yeah.
Sweet, thank you.
Yeah. So the first one you asked about, JD, I went with a challenge of, like the other person, no words, just see if I can do pictures.
Excellent.
What do I get out of this? What am I getting out of this? There's a lot of starstruck, just a lot of just head spinning and clutching my heart because there's just so much stuff going on. It's amazing. And then the second panel is like, what are my challenges? I had to pick one. So I have me holding my wallet open with money flying away. So it's obviously very economic. One of the big takeaways about this is just the world is coming to me in that third panel. And then the last one is just more knowledge. So I'm kind of looking like Einstein there with a pipe and stuff, E equals MC squared. So that is stop sharing now, right?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Hang on, okay, stop sharing. There we go.
All right, Rue, you are up next.
Hello. So I'm actually, this is also my first time being here. I'm really excited. I'm actually trying to move into like a medical illustrator, science communicator kind of role. So like that's this is like perfect.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, my background's in science, but I'm trying to move into that. So I also did it on a tablet, but I just took a picture of my screen. So,
Oh, cool.
Okay, so for the first, so they're really simplified drawings, but
that's awesome. That's awesome.
So for the first one, I'm just really excited to be here and see all you people in the little computer. And seeing everyone's work has been really, really amazing. The last one, just seeing how people presented in such a different way that I don't normally see, especially from scientists. From the second one, for a challenge, I always kind of feel like I need to do more. I not having like a formal artist background, there's a lot for me to catch up on in terms of like what to learn art foundations and stuff like that. So yeah, just feeling like I need to do more, feeling a little rushed.
You can feel all of that in that drawing, by the way.
Thank you.
You can feel that energy. So you're already doing the communication thing with it. And that's like literally 99% of it is right there. That looks like somebody who feels like they want to be doing more, and it's kind of daunting and exhausting. So, I mean, you're already doing the cartooning.
Yeah, I'm making some progress. And then so being here, just what I feel being here, just excited again, like just very like seeing everyone's work and a lot of work that isn't highlighted a lot in general, and just getting some ideas for how to be creative. And then the last one, what I want to get out of this is just like being more motivated to do this field. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, Tim, you were up next.
Howdy.
And
Hey.
I was a booth at Cake in Chicago next to eJoy, and so that's how I found out about this. And I've been curious about graphic medicine, but I haven't really gone to any workshops or explored it too much. So thanks for putting this on, guys. Let's see. So first panel, I guess it's, oh yeah, it's backwards or whatever. Can you see it? Do you see it backwards? I think you see all the text backwards. No?
No, we can, it's,
Oh, okay, okay. For me, it's
it's
backwards, not for you.
sideways.
Got it, okay. Technology is awesome. Wow. Anyway, so the first panel, it's like, how do I feel right now? I've got this expensive, I wrote here, supposedly ergonomic chair that's very expensive, but it still makes my back hurt. I hate it. So especially I hate that I spent a bunch of money on it because of back pain. And then, let's see. And then challenge is still the, here, I'll take off the blur thing. Maybe that's not working. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
The second one is like the same. I was still doing that dumb thing. Oh well. The second panel, it's like the same kind of thing. The ergonomic chair that still hurts my back, and then also there's this monster walking into the room. And then 3, the meaning of this summit. And I kind of wrote like, what did I write? Graphic medicine. I'm curious about it. Nice to see eJoy sharing, and I also have depression and anxiety, so felt like common bond. Maybe it's nice to see someone in the same room. And then the last one, hope to take with me from the summit. Let's see. It's like I'm just kind of like stream of consciousness, thinking like, oh, maybe this will be a good thing to explore more, go more deeply into. I've been considering going to school for art therapy, so this would be relevant. And then also the monster's in the room, and the monster has anxiety and depression, so maybe it would help me. And that's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. That monster is very, very good.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
I love pierogies, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
love it.
yeah, if you ever go to Seattle, it's like it's touristy, but I go every time I go to Seattle. I grew up there, so it's like, it's got nostalgic. It's this Russian pierogi place at Pioneer or Pike Place Market.
It's right there by the old, the original Starbucks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now I know.
It's pretty good.
Okay, Meredith, you're up next.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
This will be quick. I hope you can see well. I just threw some color on here. So how I was feeling, I wrote just fire everywhere, so much nerve, which is partly shown in the next thing, but I just like threw some orange on there. My big challenge at the moment, which just has me totally fried, is very noisy neighbors that make it difficult to focus on anything and manage being in my brain. This one, oh, I think we can't see the screen. So the next one is just meaning for me. Oh, no, you can see it, but of the Graphic Medicine Summit is just reminder of shared experience, remembering I am not all by myself here struggling while everyone else is fine. And then what I'm hoping to take away is just peace of mind.
Awesome.
Thanks, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, Jeannie, you are up next. And
Oh, great. Love this exercise. It's been really great. Let's see. So right here, the first one, what I love about, or what I'm feeling now. I'm feeling happy to be at this conference. And what's a challenge? Will I get my slides done before tomorrow's presentation? I'm doing what's next in graphic medicine. Anyway, and then the third one is meaning, which is connection, graphic medicine, and SAW. And
that's the t-shirt right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, I would buy that t-shirt. Okay. Of course I would.
Keep going for it.
And the takeaway is more connections. So that's everybody and me in the center. So.
Yeah, that would make a great t-shirt.
It's awesome. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay. Alice Jaggers, you are up next.
Hello. Okay. So I've got, oh, see, and I was worried about this too. Is that gonna become clear? So basically I tried for simplistic drawings and how am I feeling at this moment? So I've kind of been feeling really kind of isolated, and my life has taken me in some different directions, and I used to be a really big part of the community, the graphic medicine community. I used to do a lot, and then I kind of had to take a step back for my own mental health and things that have been going on with me. And so basically it's kind of the fear of, do I still fit in here? Is this still my community? And that is also kind of the challenge. Am I going to get community? Am I going to get support? Am I going to get acceptance? And this is kind of like my hopes for what I will get, like 100%, yes, you are valid and those sorts of things. That's kind of like my fear, basically, especially as I'm kind of trying to get my life together. And what is the meaning of this summit to me? And basically it's a blank page in a journal. And so it's a new beginning, it's a fresh start. And then I wrote, I hope for new meaning and motivation. And so then it was great when it's like, what is the hope that you're going to come away with it? It's like, well, yeah. So I thought, that other people have that too, that it's like motivation. And that's my hope too. So I said, do it. And then down here is I'm getting a little shove in the back. Here's the community giving me a friendly little shove in the back to kind of motivate me to kind of get back into this, and that I am accepted in this community. So thank you all.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, Miles Estelle, I really apologize if I mispronounced your name.
Nope, that's it. Yeah, the Z throws everybody out. So this is my first time doing this. I'm thinking about doing the year-long program, so I'm just
cool.
Trying to get in as much as I can. My first panel for how I was feeling was feeling sad, but trying to get over it, and then tired because I'm literally still in my pajamas. I just rolled out of bed to do this. And then what's the second one was the challenge was, it's kind of two panels in one, doing and being everything at once. And then third panel was what is the meaning of this? And it's can I draw my way out?
Oh, wow.
Medication and notebook, because I'm like, I do regular medications for anxiety and depression, but like ADHD, I'm like trying not to add more. And then the last one is what I hope to take away is confidence in my commitment for doing the year-long program.
Cool. Very, very cool. The people I know who've done the year-long program have really enjoyed it, but I mean, there's people who could speak to it way more than I can, but that's beautiful work. And yes, I think it's worth pointing out that pink ink shows up really well on Zoom. I may remember that trick going forward because that works really well.
I've been trying to do that because I just use my fountain pen, and I'm like, I really like this drawing style, but it's like hard for me to replicate it. So I'm like, I just need to do it more.
That's cool. But yeah, but that color really shows up great in Zoom. So awesome. Well, thank you so much. Sarah Cox, you are up next.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi. This is perfect because I have to jump off right after this. let's see. I did How Are You Feeling Now? Is just really happy to be able to participate. And the challenge is both everything outside I need to be doing, but also kids with broken legs who need me to help make food every time we have a workshop. Then just all around the globe feeling like we're in this together, all the different emotions of it, and hoping to be inspired to be making my own comics and be okay to share. Very inspired by everybody who shares.
Awesome. That's great. Thank you so much. Got a real Jules Pfeiffer-y line.
Thank you.
That's really cool. Okay, Ollie, you are up next here. And
Hello. Right.
hello.
I used a lot of words in mine, so I'm gonna paraphrase most of it. I hope. Sure. Nope. Oh no, that's the intro. There it is. For the start of the meeting, I was feeling quite distracted because at that exact moment, a good friend of mine was messaging me about their breakup, and I was feeling quite out of my depth in how to talk to them about it. Then moving on to the challenge, it was similar to how I was feeling quite out of my depth in this conference. I'm trying to like do things in a world that I'm quite unfamiliar with. Like there's Simon University student yet, and I feel like I've just been lurking in graphic medicine on the newsletter. And so for what the conference kind of means to me, it's me kind of stopping lurking and stepping out of my comfort zone and actually interacting in the spaces that I care about. And what I hope to get from this panel is feeling like I belong more, which I am getting very well.
Awesome. So cool. Well, I mean, you definitely stepped out of your comfort zone and shared a comic with a bunch of cool people. So that's and so yeah, I think you're doing the work that needs to be done in order to be part of that belonging thing. Awesome job. Okay. Ani, you are up next. And there we go.
Okay, thank you for having me. Can everyone see my sketchbook?
Yeah.
Excellent. So I'll give you some background. I'm a psychiatrist and I'm in the midst of an existential crisis. That's at least half true. Well, 75% true. I'm also recovering from burnout and I'm trying to change how I want to live my life. So I chose to attend this.
You're going to have to scoot it over for it to fit. There we go.
Okay, so this is the first panel. This is how I feel. This is a panel that demonstrates mixed feelings. So it starts off saying, I got a feeling. There's a part of me that's perfectionistic that says, get it right or don't do it at all. Then there's another part of me that's like, I have so many things to do. And there's this other part of me that's just completely joyful and I don't really know why. So I surprised myself by saying, this is amazing. But I only realized why until I drew it. This is the second panel, which is about the challenge. Sometimes it's hard for me to make decisions, especially with ADHD. And when I do make decisions, I commit to them very, very firmly. So here I am trying to make a decision. This to me feels a little bit like a first date. So I'm asking myself, do I go on a second date? Is this a crush, a phase? Do I do everything? And there's a lamp over there to suggest enlightenment. So panel number 3. So this is, my iPad switches. This is a memory that, that the session actually took me back to. Okay, there we go. It took me back to There's a book that I read when I was in elementary school. It's called The Cartoonist. I think it's by Betsy Byers. It's about this little kid. His name's Alfie, and he's hiding in the attic drawing cartoons while there's stuff going on with his family. So I'm reminded of him, and I'm saying, do you remember Alfie? And the memories are triggered by all the other people here that are also drawing from their lives. So then this is the final panel, which is me down here. And at the top, it says "totally awesome," which I heard the host say. But that's me in flow state. One of my favorite things in life is to be in flow state, and there are very few things that put me there. And what I'm going to take away from this conference is that I want to draw more because it puts me in a state of flow.
Very cool. All right. That's great. Thank you so much for sharing that. There's a lot of key stuff in that. Okay, Pam, you are up next.
Hello, hello. Thanks, Ani, and everyone who shared. It's been so great to see your stuff. A chipmunk just came into the porch and it's distracting me.
Understandable.
It's live. It wants to see what's going on. So I did it on my iPad too, and I was going to share, but you know what? I think I can just hold it up. I think that's easier. So I am feeling so happy to be here at this gathering. And my challenge, as always, and hi, Joy, you know me from the diary comics. My challenge is to share my work because I'm always too shy and I think everyone else's is so awesome. But this was great, and I love the new shape of a body to draw. So thank you for that, JD.
Sure.
And yeah, what this conference is, I just love seeing other people's work. I'm loving the talks as well, but seeing other people's work is always so inspiring to me. And it makes me think maybe I could be inspiring too if I can share my work. And what I hope to get from this conference is just growing my brave heart to show up and be with you all. It's my first time at the conference too. And I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful to be here. So thank you.
Very cool. Thank you so much for sharing. I just having seen this comic, if I were you, I would share with confidence. That was that was a marvelous comic. All right, thank you very much. All right, Sal, you are up next.
Hi guys. Great to be here. Thanks so much for doing this. I presented in the Chicago conference a couple years ago and got to table with Joy, which meant a lot to me. So it's cool to see it come full circle now. Okay, I'm someone that lives with chronic illness. So right now I'm kind of coming down from a pain flare. So that's a person laying in a bruise. And then the next one says, trying not to isolate myself. That's my cat Sisyphus. And then again, being held in community, something I'm definitely getting out of here. And I'm taking away a newfound commitment to draw through it all. So.
Awesome. Wow, that looks so sharp with the black lettering and all the colors and stuff. Wow.
Thank you.
That's
Some
yeah.
Keith
nice
Haring
work.
vibes with the figures. Love it.
Yeah, very cool. All right. Thank you so much for sharing. Susan Rice, you are up next. And we got two more after this. Thanks everybody for sticking around. This is always my favorite part of a workshop is getting to see everybody's work.
Thanks, mine too. This is the first time I've been to the graphic medicine workshop also. And let's see, I'm not sure if you can see, but it's drawn in pencil. So how I'm feeling, utterly unrelated to the conference, feeling like there's lead in my stomach just because of a different situation. And then number two, what does this all mean to me? I just drew people sort of dancing around a maypole, but the maypole is a pencil. And
That's incredible.
It's always fun to draw with other people and so inspiring. And then I sort of did this in the wrong order, but challenges. Sometimes I feel like I'm drawing for the first time and I've never drawn before. Things seem very awkward. And then what do I want to get out of this? Well, community and meeting other people doing similar things is really great. But also, I teach cartooning to kids, but I rarely have time for my own. So getting back into drawing is really great. So thank you for being here.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for showing up. Okay, sir, you are up.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Am I able to share my screen?
Let's see, possibly.
You have to put the video on, I think.
I see. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, it still doesn't let me though.
We can see your video.
Oh, I'm on my iPad, but my drawing is also on my iPad.
I'll make you a co-host.
I was to say, otherwise it should be in the settings for the admins.
Yeah, we got you in as a co-host now, so you should be able to switch that over.
Yes, thank you.
So it was share and then
Here we go.
yeah. Big shout out to the person in the audio who is leading us through our technical stuff. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. You'd be amazed at how much I don't know what I'm doing. And yet I do on some levels.
Like a lot of people.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm actually dealing with an injury right now, which is why I am yeah, it just my tech is also limited. But yeah, this was the first panel with the feeling. And yeah, I discovered that I can draw lying down. This is my first time doing that. Yeah, this one is yeah, do I belong here? The challenge. Oh, what do I do? Okay. That's the meaning, connection, openness, expression, and
I like the little flower in that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's the takeaway. Yeah, my hands know things that my mind doesn't.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, we hope the recovery goes well, and we really appreciate you jumping in and sharing your work with us.
Happy to be here. Thank you for organizing and just a fabulous workshop.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, Steph, you are up next.
Hi, I'm a first timer. I like cartooned for the first time last week. So
Awesome.
a lot of love would be great. Ta-da. I'm excited and tired, looking a little deranged, I guess. The challenge, this is maybe like my art studio space is behind the door and I'm distracted by many things, including a phone in the other room. And then let's see. The meaning, I wrote I'll rest when I'm dead, and I'm like dead inside a book. And then yeah, what I'm getting, the inspiration and hopefully faith in myself, and honestly just kind of storyboarded the story, the beginning of a story I'm hoping to tell with
Cool.
comics. So thanks.
Very cool. Thank you so much. Great. All right. So last but not least, we have Jacob.
Hey everybody. Thank you again for hosting this. I'm a first timer. Here we go. Right now I kind of feel like, wow, I'm being pulled in all directions. Look, I can't even get my image right. I'm sweaty and there's sine waves all around me. Um, Sometimes I don't know if I'm going in the right direction, if I should be, if that's the exit or if that's the entrance. Um, I love seeing all the people, energy, brains, cats, art. And then I hopefully I take away some self-compassion and some love. There I am taking a bag full of hearts away. So thanks for listening, everybody.
Cool. Thank you so
Ah.
much. And thank you, everybody. Wow. This was really exciting. So many different comics. You guys will see mine on Instagram. I don't want to keep people longer.
Can you post your Instagram links in the chat?
Oh, yeah. Let me, but I'll also throw it in here.
It's Instagram. It's JD Lunt, right?
Yeah, JayDeeLunt.
And then these are my links. This is my Patreon. I post free stuff there. But I'll accept $1. But yeah, free stuff. But Instagram is mostly where I post my free stuff.
You guys back at all?
What was that?
Do you get into, have you checked out Substack yet?
I'm familiar with Substack. I've been out of posting my comics for a while since I was working on a graphic novel, and I'm just right now Instagram is not my favorite platform, but is temporarily doing the trick. I'm eventually going to just move over to my website and be promoting that.
Right on. How far till your graphic novels?
It's dead in the water. I got 80 pages scripted, 20 pages drawn. I was doing it as a resident artist at a retreat center I was living at and working at, doing their oral history. And they changed leadership, let me go, and told me that they're not interested in seeing the project finished. So it's dead in the water.
You got hit with the government cuts, huh?
No, it wasn't government related. It was just the new people not interested in art.
Wow, that's horrible.
So, oh well. So back to doing diary comics for now and figuring out what the next step is.
Well, the best thing's right around the corner.
All right, thank you so much. All right, so yeah, I put my contact stuff in the chat for people who are interested. I think I accidentally put it in the wrong chat. Hey, Jason Gale, you just got my contact info. Let me put it for everybody.
I put your thing in the chat.
Oh, okay, awesome.
I always get stuck in a side conversation, like 20 texts down. I'm like, oh shoot, no one saw any of that.
I often accidentally send a direct message when I'm trying to message everyone. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we should probably let people go just so that I know that they're using the same Zoom link for every workshop, so we can let the tech people on the next one. But it's been awesome getting to do this with all of you. And I really, really appreciate everybody, especially people staying to the end with the share time. Like I said, this is always my favorite part of it. Such a group of talented, thoughtful people, and to get to have that reflected back at me in a morning is just such a blessing on a personal level. So thank you all.
Yeah, thank you. And bye. Have a nice day, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. This is so great.
For those of you who say, do I belong? Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ciao for now.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Upside down. How do I exit?